Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a how to achieve this look, which is my everyday makeup look. So if you'd like to find out how I achieved this, stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. Okay, so first off I'm going to start with doing my eyebrows again, but I'm just going to speed through it again. Okay, so today's not the best eyebrow day for me, so I'm just going to carve out my eyebrows and hope for the best. So I'm just going to take shade 3 from their collection concealer and take it on my angled brush and go on the outsides of the eyebrows where I've messed up. Now I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty sponge. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the shade 0 and just put it on my eyelids again. And then take it on my angled brush and just carve my eyebrows out. And now I'm just going to blend that out. So I'm just going to be taking my James Charles palette and using the white shade from that. It's called Flashback, and just put it all over my lid and my brow bone. So I'm just going to be taking that yellow eyeshadow onto my brush and literally placing it all over the lid and then blending it out. And this is it for eyeshadow. It's very simple and easy. Okay, so next up I'm just going to be taking my foundation and I'm going to do a very thin layer of foundation. So this is the Rimmel Lasting Finish and it is in the shade 201 Classic Beige. So I'm just gonna, it's a new foundation, so I'm just gonna put 2 pumps on my arm. Then put it on my beauty blender and just place it out all over my face. Okay, so next up I'm going to be taking that same concealer that I used for carving out my eyebrow at the top, and I'm just going to put it underneath my eyes and on anything that I want to cover, so like my spots. And now I'm just going to take my beauty sponge again and blend everything out. Okay, so next up what I'm going to do is just take my powder, and this is the Rimmel Stay Matte. And I've just got a little powder beauty sponge, so what I'm going to do is just take some of the powder on the beauty sponge and press it underneath my eyes and on my nose, above and below my lips, so on my chin, around my smile line and between my eyebrows. And this is all I set purely because this is where I get really oily. On my forehead I don't mind the oily look, but then on my nose and my chin I really hate it. Okay, so next up I'm going to be taking my Bourjois powder. This is the chocolate one, and I'm just going to take that on my Zoeva 126 Lush Cheek Finish and just dip it in and very lightly contour. This is more of a bronzing than contouring, just to give my face a little bit of warmth and definition. So I am just going to contour my nose a little bit. So for that I'm going to be taking my Morphe E62, which is this contouring brush for your nose. So I'm just going to take that same bronzer that I've used for the rest of my face, but I am just going to be doing a bit of more detailed work on my nose. Just going to take a little bit of bronzer as well and just put it at the top of my chin underneath my lips, so my lips look a little bit bigger. Just gonna take that same contour brush and just brush out my nose just so it looks a bit more blended out. Okay, so next up I'm just going to be putting some blusher on, and I've just got this blusher. It's a very old one, it's from Kiko, and it comes in a set with a bronzer, but I've actually already used the bronzer, so I've just got the blush, but it's a really nice shade. This is just a normal brush that I've had for years and years. I couldn't even tell you what it is as it doesn't have an engravement anymore, but I'm just going to take that. It's like a really big brush, and I'm just going to take quite a bit of that blusher on and just put it on the apples of my cheeks, my nose, a bit on my forehead and on my chin. And then I'm just going to take a powder brush and just blend that out a little bit. Okay, so next up I'm just going to be taking my mascara, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I'm just going to put a little coat on. I always put lashes on, no matter if it's a natural makeup look or not. You don't have to, you can just put the mascara on, but I have like no lashes, so I always put extra lashes on. Okay, so next up I'm going to be putting on my Unicorn Cosmetics lashes, and they're in the style Hot Right Now, which are these lashes. I've also used them in my last video, and I'm just going to be using my Duo Lash Glue. And I've actually got this little brush. It is a Morphe brush, and it's like this angled brush that I just use to put the glue on my lashes. Just put a little bit of glue on the back of my hand. And then I just take the lash, then take the brush and just paint on the glue. So in the meantime, I'm just going to be taking my highlighter, and I use the Becca Glow Dust highlighter in Champagne Pop, which is just the classic Champagne Pop but in powder form. So what you want to do is just get a little bit of it out, and then I just take my fan brush. So I'm just going to be popping my highlighter pretty much everywhere, on the tops of my cheeks, on my nose, chin, my cupid's bow and my forehead. Okay, so next up I'm just going to take that same brush that we used for my blush, and I'm just going to blend out the highlighter on my cheeks and on my nose so there's no harsh lines. And now I think we're ready to stick our lashes on. Okay, so the last thing that I'm actually going to do is just take my cream contour, and I'm going to take this very small brush, which is a detail brush, and it is the Morphe M250/0, and I am just going to take my dark cream contour and just get it on this brush. And what I'm going to do is just draw freckles, so I'm just going to do a lot of dots all over my face. And then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just blend them out a little bit so they're not like very dark. Okay, so the last thing I'm actually going to do is just take off the foundation off my lips. And I don't really like wearing lipstick on a day-to-day basis, so I'm just going to put a little lip balm on, just to make our lips nice and moisturised. And this is the final look, guys. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment of what you would like to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!